If you ask most people what they're worried about in retirement, they'll usually say it's the stock market, it's market crashes, it's inflation, it's the political sector that's happening right now. But after doing this for more than 30 years, that's not really the fear. The real fear, the one that people usually say, they're a little quiet about it when they say this. And they say, I'm worried about running out of money later in life. They do it when there's nothing they can do about it. They don't talk about it when they're in their 60s and their 50s. They talk about it at 80, 85, 90. That's the fear. If we haven't met yet, I'm Roger Balzer of Balzer Wealth Management. And what I've learned is most retirement worries and anxiety, it doesn't come from not having enough money in your accounts. It comes from not having things organized. In a way, organize them in a way that really makes sense. I have sat across from hundreds and I have counseled thousands of people that are getting close to or are in retirement. And I hear the same kinds of things. I think we're okay. I hope we're okay. I think we have enough. I hope we have enough. Now that word think and hope, it shows up an awful lot in the conversations I have. Because most people, they've never actually seen everything pulled together in a simple way. Sure, they've got investments, they've got insurance, they've got bank accounts, but they don't really have a retirement system. And retirement, it changes the problem. It's not about building wealth anymore. It's about taking income from what you've built. The four fears that I see most often, there are four things that continue to come up over and over. The first is running out of money slowly, not all at once, just little by little by little. Spend a little bit too much early on. Withdrawals not quite lined up right. Unexpected expenses, they show up. Furnace goes out, have a car accident, whatever. They add up. The second the market drops, as soon as you decide to retire, the market drops. This is where timing matters a lot. If you're pulling money out when the market is down early on, can change a lot of things in the long term. Most people, they don't see that coming. Third, people live longer than they expect. It's good news, but financially, it means the money lasts longer than what you planned for. That's a problem. Number four, healthcare surprises, long-term care, procedures that you don't expect, a heart attack, assisted living possibly later on in life. These aren't rare situations. They're just part of the planning for this stage in life we call retirement. But none of these are reasons to panic. They're just things that you have to account for. I worked with a couple recently. They were early 60s, good savers, disciplined, did everything as you would think, exactly right. They were concerned. They were nervous. Their main number one question was, Roger, are we going to be okay? When we laid everything out, it's all on one page, remind you. Here's what changed. Their income is number one, stronger than they expected. Their risk wasn't as high as they had feared, which just wasn't organized in a proper fashion that made sense. Made a few adjustments. We delayed their Social Security. We dialed back some of the risk in their portfolio. Set a clear spending number. That's all we did. We said, here's what you're going to spend. That's it. Nothing extreme, just pulled it back a little bit. But what changed for them wasn't their money. It wasn't their money, it was how they understood it. If you remember nothing else from this video, fear usually comes from not knowing. Now, confidence, on the other hand, comes from seeing everything laid out clearly. Laid out clearly. A good retirement plan does not remove risks. It shows where it is and what you can do about it. Now, if you're within 5 to 10 years of retirement, we can map it out in about a week or so, show you exactly where you stand on our one-page investment and retirement blueprint. Get in touch with us if you'd like to take a look at it. Have a great day.